Let's start off with you mentioned it a moment ago. Mbappé apparently won't talk to the Saudis. Martin Ziegler, back page of the Times today. Kylian Mbappé has refused to enter into talks with officials from the Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal, despite that €300 million deal that is on the table. As first reported by L'Equipe and the Times, Mbappé and his entourage have declined to enter into negotiations. He wants to go to Real Madrid. We talked about it this morning on Early Breakfast. I feel like if he went to Saudi for a year, earned all that money, and then ends up at Madrid in 12 months' time, wins the Champions League, continues to play France, in a decade, are we going to talk about it? Are we going to care?
Forgotten.
It'll go by the wayside.
Why is he coming Man United for a year then?
Well, because they're not going to pay him 700 million quid or whatever they're talking about. That's why. No one's paying that sort of money here, are they? So,
but you do a deal where his club, PSG, and say, look, what's the point of him sitting on your bench, sulking, upsetting everyone? We'll take him for a year, we'll pay his wages, we'll look after him, and then, he can do what he likes. It's up to you.
Would you back him going to Saudi for a year?
Does he need the money? I mean, he could have a year off, couldn't he? And you're saying go to Saudi, you can sit on the bench, have a year off. In 2 years' time, that's all forgotten as well. I mean, it's a crazy one. He's the best player in the world, but the best player in the world you want to see playing. I'm with Aldi. Come up to Premier League. If you're going to go anywhere, come to Premier League for a year. But the thing is, he comes to Premier League, he gets 35 goals. They can't let him go, can they? They're going to have to break the bank to keep him.
Well, they've got enough money, United, haven't they?
Well, if he comes, they win the league, or they do well in other competitions, and he's got to stay. Then the predicament is Real Madrid come in and he goes Real Madrid, you're in trouble there. So it's a big one for the team that's signing for a year, because you're going to want to keep him. The fans are going to want to keep him as well.
Well, unless you make it clear, say, look, I'm sorry.
It's a year.
It's 1 year. We've got him for 1 year. He's going to get us back in the big time.
And whatever happens, he's leaving in a year. Yeah.
What else have we got, Big Ginge?
So you had the Wrexham captain on yesterday. This has now made the papers as well. Wrexham's fury after Star left in hospital with lung puncture.
Did you see it, Ray?
I haven't. I've read all about it, I haven't seen it.
I thought it was clumsy, not nasty meant it. I thought it was clumsy.
Was it the goalkeeper?
Yeah, you know what they're like. They're dolly dimple, they come charging out and he just smashed into him. He didn't mean to.
Yeah, Mulby always used to say to me, there's a football team, there's 10 footballers and a goalkeeper.
Goalkeepers think they're centre forward.
Yeah, they do. Well, they're all goal machines. I haven't seen it, but I mean, they are clumsy goalkeepers at the best of times, aren't they?
Well, Paul Mullen, pictures of him in the hospital with the breathing apparatus on. He's stranded out there as well. He can't travel with this punctured lung. So their best player by a country mile last season, and probably still their best player now, can't even come back.
There's worse places to be stranded with a punctured lung, let me tell you.
I mean, I can imagine. Well, where have you been stranded?
Uganda.
I can't see it.
Move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Move on.
Oh, have you got lungs? How can you punch something you ain't got?
Trust me, he was blowing hard enough last night.
That's what I mean.
If my rib burst, I would puncture your lung as well.
A lot of talk about the Ashes. Fifth test gets underway today. Stokes will go under the knife on the back of the sun, fight to stay as an all-rounder. He was bowling a little bit of off-spin yesterday in the warm-ups, and he's claiming that, I mean, there was a point during that fourth test where he ran to field a four, and you could see him limping. The knee is clearly causing him problems.
Looking at you. What? What? Just explain.
Ben Stokes, right?
No.
Bad knee.
Off-spin. What is off-spin?
Off-spin.
What way does it turn?
It's opposite to on-spin. It means you can't spin. It means the spin ain't on.
You have never played at cricket.
I was a cricketer. A straight back. I know my cricket, Al. I was a cricketer, Al.
Go on then, how's it come out the hand then, off-spin?
Oh, you spin it, Al.
Steve Harmison couldn't have said it better.
Googly's the back of the hand, Al. A Vicky Googly, Abdul Qadir, he had a Vicky Googly.
Yeah, but what is an off-spin? That's what
that means. It goes
what is an off-spin?
You got a leg spin, and off-spin. So leg goes to the legs, the off goes the other way. How about that?
Well, that's all
is that right?
Razor Ruddock. Bang on.
Thanks very much.
Better than any of the rest of us are going to do at this time in the morning.
Half of Scotland saying, what's an off-spin?
So the point is that Stokes, the knee is clearly causing him trouble. He's saying he's going to go under the knife after the Ashes, and that he's going to come back and try and bowl off-spin for the Ashes in a year and a half's time when they go out to Australia. And it just says a lot for the man that he's so talented and so good that I believe he'll come back and still be brilliant.
You said he's going to spin. He's going to play off spin.
Yeah,
he's a medium pace. What is he? Medium pace.
Yeah.
Does he?
And he can't bowl. Like he bowled a few overs
his
in the
knees.
last test, but his knee is just absolutely.
So when you
shot.
spin, don't take the force of the.
Nowhere near as. Because I mean, even you know this, Al. When you're running in for a pace bowl, you're running in from 20 yards behind the wicket.
Yeah.
You're taking 4 steps when you're spinning it in. So much better on his knees and hopefully extending his England career.
We'd have been spinners, Al.
I said 4 steps, not 1.
I think I'm in medium pace. Right, what else have we got side skiing?
Let's do Declan fee plea, because I want your thoughts on this. Declan Rice shrugged off his £105 million price tag and said, judge me on my fee in 6 years. But no one's going to do that, are they, Al? No, everyone's going to look at it right now. His first 5 games for Arsenal, everyone will make their mind up.
Yeah.
He's either going to be world class or they've overpaid. It won't be judged in 6 years, will it?
Look, he's going to a top side, right? So Arsenal, I expect, are going to have a big season again.
Yeah.
And they're going to be winning most of the games, so he's going to be part of that.
And
so I don't see a problem, I really don't.
He's got better players around him. No disrespect to West Ham, but he's got better players around him. They've got a set pattern the way they play. They got, every other player knows what they're doing. I think sometimes at West Ham they're all off the cuff, and that's why he looked much better at West Ham than all the other players. When he goes to Arsenal, they've all got a pattern. They're all better players, so it'd be a lot easier for him, and he'll settle down magnificently. He's a good player.
He had to kind of do it all in that West Ham midfield.
Yeah,
but
he was everywhere. He was defending, he was striking, he was scoring amazing goals. But at Arsenal, he won't have to do that. He'd just keep the ball and look pretty, and I hate to say it, he'll do well.
Do you feel like you'd still do well in that midfield?
I don't know about
that. Good?
I'll be on the wing. I could play on the wing for Arsenal. Could we, Al?
Bring him in for Saka.
You sound like me last night. You sound like me last night talking absolute.
I was a winger. I was a left winger till I was 16.
No,
I was a left winger. Teddy Sheringham wouldn't have made it without me in the middle.
So tomorrow, in the 5-a-sides, I'm going to stick you on the left-hand side.
Al, 2 bad knees and a pacemaker. There's no chance I'm walking on that pitch. I'll be your assistant. I'll just help you. Right. I'll be the leader of the Alan Brazil Ultras.
I tell what we'll do. We'll put Parlour on and Dino on, and you can be my assistant.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's right.
Right.
You've changed your assistant 3 times in 2 days.
Nothing wrong with that if I get the result.
Al, we don't have to prove ourselves anymore. We've done it.
No, thank you.
You know what I mean? We don't have to. They do.
Yeah, there's a couple of wannabe numpties are trying to impress tomorrow.
I've just seen in our team we've got like over 200 caps in our team, Al.
Yeah, but
233, and I've got one of them.
Yeah, but
without me, you'd only have 232.
Rays, have you seen the legs in our team? There is none. There is none.
Trevor Sinclair's fit. Akin Fenwa, no legs. Leanne Sanderson,
I've
good
got
player.
a feeling Trevor might not be there. I think he's had a little, I don't know, I think he's got a touch of the old red, white and blue. He's not coming. He's ill, I'm told. Yeah. They're falling by the wayside.
Oh, they got Bullard. I mean,
I feel like I just need a couple of minutes on that pitch just to do the chunk.
I think
stick one on the chunk.
I think you have got 2 minutes. I think you got 2 minutes in your hand.
Do you?
At the end. No. Assistant manager, I'll be on you. Come on out. You can do it. We do 2 minutes each.
No chance. We're not playing. No.
I've got to say as well, there was an EFL launch event on Tuesday I was at. Bayo was there, and he's looking in good form. Like I think he's going to be secret star for your team. Yeah,
the beast.
Ray's, he's going to kill me, but when you talk 5-a-side, I've got to break in a minute. But Cass on a 5-a-side pitch, Cass.
Anyway, it's live on YouTube, 2:00 tomorrow afternoon. Tune in and watch 200 plus caps and only 3 knees between them.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.